The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliates, or even the hosts. The information provided is for general informational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. The host and guests are not liable for any errors of omission in the content, nor for any losses, injuries, or damages arising from the use of the information provided. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice relevant to their specific circumstances. Now enjoy the show.
You heard what the woman said. Don't sue us.
Because we are not responsible.
No, we are not. Now we here to help. Well, I'm saying though.
We are here to help you. But if you're whatever, I'll just say this. Whatever advice you take from us, if it goes wrong, that's on you.
And you know, because we are generous. Just in case it do go wrong, go to this website right here, get yourself straightened out.
And seek some professional help.
Because what worked for us might not work for you. So hey, we got people on staff ready to hook you up.
To help you out. Keep in mind that we are sharing our personal experiences.
Indeed.
And it worked for us. Not all the time, but not all the time.
Think of us as food for thought. Yeah.
Food for thought that can carry you through or
not.
seek some professional help.
Or not.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, all jokes aside, welcome to the show, folks. I am RG, and sitting right next to me is my sister. See if I get it right. Oh, I got it right. Michelle.
It is Michelle with the 1L in the building. What's up,
Sagittarius season still in full effect.
Baby! Yes.
Girl in the building. Indeed.
Sagittarius season. Yeah, my birthday just passed.
Yeah, she was out there doing the bid.
Around the sun. Yes. I'm blessed and thankful to still be here, kicking it.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
Little aches and pains here and there, you know. But, you know.
Traveling do that to you, though. Traveling do that to you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So you got to, just keep it pushing.
No doubt. So I guess we'll tell them what the topic is. I guess we'll start the show. We might have some folks pulling up. Maybe not. Mama ain't here, so we can act up. There's no one to censor us. All right, Benny. You left us with the keys to the house, so it might go there. So
we might burn it down, but I'm just saying,
Sorry. Mama ain't here. So tonight's topic, episode 31, time traveling.
Me time traveling. Is it okay to travel alone if you're in a relationship?
Ooh.
That's a good question. Well, we're going to get into that a little bit later. Yeah. But I do have a question.
Ma'am.
We were just kind of talking about this a little bit. I'm not going to put the whole scenario out there, but at what age do you think you should stop having children?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna leave with that. We're definitely leaving with that.
Like, I mean, if someone never had children and they've always wanted to have children, like, do you think it's a cutoff point for them? Like,
it should be. Absolutely. Lady D in the building. What up, though?
Hey,
Monday show host.
You think it should be? So, I mean,
hell yeah.
Why?
Look, I am 48. My baby is 18. Right now, as we stand, I don't even want to take my dogs out to pee. And I sleep by the back door. So I couldn't imagine having to get up and change diapers. And man, I don't have the same energy that I have.
Now you got to go parent-teacher conference and school, all of that stuff that comes with that. And never mind the mental part of it all, like the worry, and the world we live in now is a little bit different. I mean, I'm not anybody that wants to have children, knock yourself out because
go for it.
They are a blessing. But, my question is like, at what age, if you never had them, is there a cutoff point? Like, can you imagine being a 60-year-old person and now decided to have a baby or adopt a baby or use a surrogate? Now you can have a child without actually having to push out a baby for a woman.
Indeed. Well, I say it like this. Let's hit this show intro, and then we will expand a little bit more on that.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. I'm really interested to see what people think, though. Real talk.
Yeah.
because I'm thinking we might be skewed because we already have kids. So
and I think that would definitely, kind of
change your perspective.
change our thought process on having children. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully, the audience will chime in.
Yeah, unless you're Brian McKnight. Intro. Big shout out to Brian McKnight. We love you, buddy. But
No,
hey,
we
the
don't.
jokes write themselves.
No,
The
we
jokes
don't.
write
No,
themselves.
we don't love Brian McKnight.
Why don't we love Brian McKnight? Just because he said his first kids were born in sin and now his other kids are heaven sent? I don't know why would we mad at him for saying such very transparent ways of thinking. I don't know why you be mad.
We don't love Brian McKnight. Nah, Brian McKnight is...
Brian McKnight. No, say horrible things.
Okay, it's one thing to feel how you feel. I get it. Express yourself however you want to.
Right.
But to completely just disregard that you had children prior to the ones that you have now, and
they're not young, dog. They like in their 30s and they can read and get the internet.
So you think you could just disown your children because they were born in sin? Like, are you serious?
Apparently is.
Mental illness. Maybe we should send him the link to NAMI, because
you know what? If you feel like Brian McKnight, everybody in the sound of my voice, there's this cool website called NAMI.org.
Call and get some help.
Get some help.
It's what?
Whoa, bro.
Like, bro, you don't get on it. But I'd rather him say it than not say it, because he still thinks the way he thinks. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I don't respect it, but hey.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Everybody's got their right to feel the way they
destroyed your rest of your career, whatever was left of it.
We say that all the time. Then we see people on somebody's record. It only takes us a couple years. People forget, and then they back.
No, because I mean, he's been trying to do concerts lately, and they've been getting canceled because he hasn't gotten enough ticket sales.
Hey, you got to start playing them smaller venues. I would see you at St. Andrews, buddy.
Because Brian McKnight is not one of those big. I wouldn't consider him to be like a big star. Like, I would put him in Beyonce. If Beyonce came out and said something like that, maybe in a few years people would forgive her. But Brian McKnight, not so much.
Have you not been watching the news? Someone's closely related to her is on the block right now, pretty hot. So we'll see.
Closely related to who? Beyonce? Oh, well, yeah.
The block's a little hot right now. Just hold that thought. Hey, we got a response to our question, though.
Okay, let's see.
Ladies, go for it.
Okay, I don't think there should be an age cutoff if you can mentally and emotionally handle kids.
I agree, and I cannot. I'll tell you that right now.
I mean, that's interesting. I mean, because I don't know if at 70 years old you can mentally and emotionally handle kids.
Well, think about it. Like 70 is like the golden age for a reason. That means you like 1 foot in life and 1 foot on the banana peel going the other way. So what else you got to lose?
Could be, but there are people that are in amazing shape. They really took care of themselves, so they got to this age and they are fit and able to do that. But your child will be 20 and you will be 90.
Hey, but look at it like this. You started changing their diapers, now they're changing yours. See? It all works out.
I guess it all works out, right? I guess if it works out. So if you're just joining us, I asked the question, the question that I asked was, is there an age cutoff for having children, whether it's physically or, maybe adoption? What do you think? Well, I say there should be. I say that, and I guess I'm only speaking for myself, for real, because
that's the only thing we can speak from.
My kids are grown. I have grown ass children. I have grown children.
Grown ass kids, yes.
So to start over is like absolutely not.
Well,
you know what
it takes
to raise children?
You know what I told you off camera? It's like if you cannot make a bowl of cereal and put your shoes on and talk, we can't even have a conversation in my crib. No.
You have grandchildren, you get to a certain, especially if you have kids. Now, for someone who's never had kids, then I guess maybe that's a lonely life for them. And because you have grandparents that take in their grandkids because maybe the parent is not fit or whatever the case may be. So they have taken, but I think that was kind of pushed upon them, not necessarily a choice for real.
Yeah, because Lady D kind of hit on that a little bit. She said a lot of grandparents are raising their grandchildren. It's fair. It's not fair, but it's facts. And she also followed up and said, I'm done raising kids. I don't even like to hear my neighbor's kids crying. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. It's like the grandparent thing. I get that part because, again, they're raising someone else's kids. It's not theirs.
Right.
When you decide to say, I'm 65 and I want a child of my own, that's different. Like, if I had to raise my grandkids, I would, of course. Would I be happy about it? Probably not. But I would do it.
Salty.
Yeah, I would do it because, I mean, it's your grandkids.
Yeah, you got to handle your business.
You got to do what you got to do at the end of the day.
Gotcha.
Or not. Well, you can send them, put them in foster care, but that's kind of cruel. That ain't right.
Yeah. If you can afford it, take care of your people. If you can afford it, because some people are not in a position to even take care of their kids. So, we always say, I need to adopt them. Dude, I'm barely eating. How can I bring another person here?
Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes.
So I mean, I guess if it's what you really, really want, and you know what? Let's ask Ezo. He just got here.
My man, 100
right on time. Right on time.
What's good, great people?
My man, 100 grand.
Man,
What it do?
I'm so happy to see y'all.
We haven't seen you, dog. You understand, man?
Always.
Sincerely, man.
Now answer this question.
Yeah, what's the question?
Do you think that it should be an age cutoff to have children?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
So because why would you want to have parents that die early?
Damn.
Like,
damn.
Like, dog,
he hasn't skipped a beat.
Like, you want to have I'm 75 and I want to have a child now. No, dog.
What I'm doing? Jesus Christ.
What do you mean? Like, unless you like, I feel like if age, it should be an age and money factor. If you have enough money to put your mind inside of a bionic figure thingy or another body, then cool. But if you don't got enough money for all that, then nah, dog. Just go ahead, take yourself out the game. You're good, dog. We get it.
Dog, you just described Mr. Freeze, by the way. He put himself in a cryogenic tube.
Yeah, like
Mr. Freeze from Batman.
No, dog. Because I mean, what if you wake up into like a dystopian future and like, you know what I'm saying? So now like you gotta fight for your life and you is 70-something years old and you put yourself in a cryogenic pod and you wake up.
What if they hit defrost? What if they hit defrost?
I don't know what's happening. A Marvel comic. We are.
Yes, he did.
No, I'm so serious. Like, y'all don't think that people are already freezing themselves?
Yes. What if they hit defrost? You have to defrost your freezer from time to time.
The reason why I'm saying this is because, like, look, I would rather you put yourself inside of like another new body, right? Cool. You can still be an amazing dad, an amazing mom. You know what I'm saying?
In the new body.
In the new body. Rather than for you to like try to freeze yourself, like let's say you have a baby and you 72, you freeze yourself. Now,
so what do you like, Mom 2.0? You like AOL? You get an AOL disc?
But hold on, what if you wake up a couple thousand years in the future, right? And now dinosaurs have then came back, right? So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and now you got to fend for yourself at the age of 74, 72 with dinosaurs around. Bro, get out of here, dog. No.
Okay.
No.
I don't know. He's talking about Demolition Man. He's talking about one of these
I know.
Yeah, that does sound like Demolition Man, right?
It does.
Okay, so let me add to the question. What if one of the parents is older and one is younger?
Oh, you talking about like one of those? I mean, I wouldn't. What's called? I would not.
Cougar situations where one never had a kid, but the older one still has children. And the younger one wants to have children.
I would say like if it's like it depends. I mean, honestly, the dynamic also kind of that dynamic kind of is
Might work.
a big deal as well, right? Because after a certain age, it's harder for women to give birth, and you don't want
Absolutely.
her to
Yeah, that might be her final performance for real.
Yeah, literally.
And I'm putting it lightly, but
I ain't
dog,
hold you, like,
once you get past about, I think what they said, about 35, 40, it becomes damn near life threatening.
But
Yeah,
you can
literally.
adopt.
Yeah.
You can adopt, or you can get a
Okay.
surrogate. There's so many other ways to have a child.
True that. As long as you can make a both say and put shoes on, we can kick it.
Well, I guess
You can't do that.
they have to come out the womb that way, or you have to order. I was about to say you have to order them.
No,
at a
I
certain
can't
age.
do gaga goo goo no more. No, you gotta tell me what you want.
Yeah, nah. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I think like even like after a certain age, like when once I realize that okay, you really don't want to have kids no more, I'm leaving it in all day, every day. Like I'm just ain't no conversation, ain't no debate. Hey, look, you know where this is going. Like immediately.
Shooting up the club, shooting it up.
What do you mean? I'm honestly planning on getting a vasectomy.
Well then, ain't no kids
I'm dumping in them guts, dog. Like,
hey, turn the water. If you want to do it safely and turn
it
off. Hey, wash your hands, son. In the wild. Wash your
That
hands.
one felt like it would have been a boy.
That felt like it could have been a boy.
I can't.
Oh man,
I just cannot.
Jesus Christ. He's a moon back and in full color.
What's
I love
going
this
on,
man. I love this guy.
Full of fat. In full of fat.
and before even taking a sip from a cup too.
Right.
Wow. This is what I would say to anybody who's considering having children that don't have children at an older age. Just make sure, like Lady D said earlier, that you're mentally and emotionally available for this child. What I missed? What did I
I'm
miss?
trying to. He said it could have been a boy. It's the wildest shit I've heard all week.
Oh, it could have been a boy.
I lost it. I was like, holy smokes. That is.
Man. But yeah, no, like ladies
Yeah, I
said,
mean,
please make sure you're mentally
and
available.
emotionally available and physically. Yeah,
Absolutely.
because physically for sure.
Yeah.
Because what are
Your
you
health
doing?
game got to be up. For
Do
real.
you guys think that it should be a deal breaker, like if like wanting kids versus not wanting kids, like in a relationship?
Is that always?
It should be.
It should be.
I think so. Because if one wants and the other one doesn't, then at some point there's going to be some regret. What do you think?
Honestly, I think that I don't know, though. I feel like if your mind can be swayed into the other, like I don't think that was something that you always wanted to begin with. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
I agree. Let's say you're with someone that doesn't want kids, and you find yourself like, honestly, I'm good. Especially if you already have a child.
Yeah.
I think that it makes
Thank you.
I mean, it's like I get it. Like, especially when if you remember what it's like to at the beginning
Raise that kid.
to be a parent.
Yes.
It's like, you know what?
Absolutely.
They are not little dolls that you just can play with and dress them up and stuff like that. When I was a little girl, that's what I thought of. When I thought of having babies, it's a little doll baby. What? Absolutely not.
Nah, not at all. No,
those things walk and talk, and they form an opinion and have a mind of their own.
And they eat.
And they eat.
They eat.
Oh my!
And then at some point they try to talk back, and you're like, "Whoa!"
And then at some point you got to raise the back of that hand. You talk back. Talk back.
You got to guide them and make and try and hope that they go on this path that is going to be a great one.
Absolutely.
So.
And it never stops. It just takes on different forms. That's what I don't think people understand.
Even when they become adults,
ever stops.
But when they do become adults, the good side to that is that they do things for you now.
Yeah, that's true. That does become a blessing.
I mean, hopefully you raise some kids that want to do stuff for you as a parent. If you don't, you might want to check yourself. See what you did wrong.
I don't know. Because remember what Brian McKnight said. Something was wrong with his first batch. So you don't know what that man went through.
Brian McKnight is not the best. Jesus, RG.
At all.
Hey,
All
mama
right.
ain't here. I can say all the horrible things I be thinking.
Oh yeah, Penny. Hell yeah. Hey Penny, it was good. Running with scissors. Well, we
Mama
running
ain't here.
with sharp scissors.
Hey, I played the disclaimer at the beginning of the show. All bets is off. Mama ain't here, so sorry.
And her
And
voice, too. That's hilarious.
Lady D said that baby doll stuff is conditioning to make girls want to be parents. I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Because
that's
we were taught, you get married,
Mhm.
the white picket fence, you have the 2.5 children, and
of American children. Yeah.
that's what they teach you.
I just want to know what a
Little girl.
0.5 kid look like. 'Cause I feel like it's a crime
Basically,
scene.
what that means is that she stepped out on you and had another baby, or you stepped out on her and you had another baby with someone.
Yeah, what is
But that's a
2.5?
half brother, half sister.
So you say the cheating baby is like both of ours? It's like we
I
sharing
think
it?
the 2.5 is 2 children and a baby. I
But
think
it's
that's
gonna turn into 3. You
I
gonna
know, but it's the
Hey,
0.5.
dog. Look, don't try to use logic. Don't try to use
It's
that.
so-
That just wasn't what it was.
Two
Just gonna let that rock.
toddlers and a baby.
That's a third child, my nigga.
That's
So
0.5.
let me ask you a question. So let me ask you a question. The baby come out no legs. That's 0.25.
No, that's like
quarter-
3. That's like 3/4. 3/4.
It's 0.5.
It's
It's not
3/4.
a full. It's not a full toddler until they start walking.
Well, he said he has no legs, so that's 3.25.
Once no, well, it's 2.25. if they
Ezel
don't have
caught that
legs.
joke. He got that
It's
joke.
if you don't until they start walking, that's when they become a full child.
Yeah. Ezel caught that.
We're gonna get canceled. I just had to what's called. I just had to
That's what I'm
remind
saying.
myself
You
Oh
said it.
my
I just
God.
responded to it.
because it's
I
I
just
definitely
said it.
just say it's
Because there are
I
listen,
definitely just say it's a 0.25 like I'm talking about weed or something.
0.25. Yeah,
Yes.
but there are babies born without legs, y'all. So let's
True that. No, I don't mean in a disrespectful way. It's just the jokes.
man.
So that would be 0.5.
Okay. Cool.
No, we can't roll. We can't look. We can't roll.
Okay, I'm
Alright,
sorry.
That's not okay.
Okay. Forgive us.
What?
What?
He's so wrong for that. That's one of the ones when you
Alright.
drive home and you listen to this
Or a Mickey
podcast.
baby.
All right.
Hey, yo.
Yo, welcome to Running with Scissors, where apparently tonight the scissors are sharp.
Ooh,
Oh,
boy.
Super sharp.
We ain't
What are we
running.
doing? What's the topic of today's conversation?
No, the topic is me time traveling. Is it okay to travel alone if you're in a relationship?
No, don't travel alone.
We're not there yet.
I wish
Top
you-
of the
I-
hour, sir.
Yeah, I dare any woman I'm with to ever try to see another part of the world without me. All right, you alone.
Okay,
I ain't worried about it. You single. You
Well,
single, it's okay.
Well,
I wish you would.
okay. One last cry.
You in a whole relationship. You trying
Anytime.
You trying to leave me? What's out there for you to see? What's over there for you to see without me? What
There's
you
a
need-
lot.
He don't even sing R&B. He sounds just like him too. That's crazy.
that's
Alright.
That's
Cool
breakup.
idea.
We breaking up.
So,
In other words.
my bad. That's for later on.
That's for later on. Did anybody see anything on the
Are we
internet?
talking about Mister from Color Purple? Because I don't know what just happened here. Because he's just
Listen.
like, I wish you would leave.
Let me tell you, I dare
I wish
you.
you would.
I wish you would. You want to leave? You ain't never leaving. You better go outside. You better go stand on,
Sit on the porch.
You better go look down the street. Look at that street lamp right there.
Good
Matter
Lord.
of fact, I'm coming with you because I don't know.
Wait, hold that.
you're on
Wait,
the
hold that thought. Wait.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the host.
Oh, now we got that. Keep going, sir. Get that one more
Yeah,
again.
that's my intro.
Get that one more again. You have to put one more again on it. One more again.
Hold on. Hit him with the intro one more time.
Oh, okay. You talking about the beginning intro?
No. That one just now.
The
Okay.
disclaimer.
One time for the one time. Yes,
One
sir.
time for
The
one time.
views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliate.
Okay. What are you gonna say? Because it's about to be some hot stuff.
Yeah, man. I wish. Look, let me tell you something. If your happy-go-lucky self decide to go outside and try to, you know what I'm saying, because you mad at me. Listen, you decide to go stand on that street corner and go stare at that lamp that I told you to go look at. Well, guess what? I'm coming right there.
That
with
I told you to go look at.
you. Yeah, go
I
outside.
told you to
Ain't
go
ain't no
outside.
Listen, ain't no being mad and leaving. There ain't no breaking up. None of that. We this is what we do. We go back and forth for a little bit. We come to an understanding that sometimes we're just not going to agree on it, and we come to an understanding that we agree to disagree, or we come to understand that hey, it's okay. We move to one side. I move to your side, or you move to my side of the topic, of the perspectives. But either way it go, ain't no leaving. You can get your ass downstairs. Go look at that.
I'm just gonna put that at the bottom, just in case you just happen to run into a person that kind of sounds like this.
Like him? That sounds like him.
I ain't say who. I just say if you happen to run into a person that has some of these characteristics, there's a website that can help you with all that.
Listen, ladies, you need a me. Trust me.
And when it doesn't work out, there's this other number right here, but we're hoping they'll go that far.
Why would you?
I'm just saying. Because we try to save lives out here. You try to ruin everybody's life.
I'm not trying to ruin nobody's life.
Okay, mister. Sorry, mister. I'm sorry.
I don't think that I ruin people's lives. I think that I happen to be an amazing addition to their lives. And I truly do believe.
You know what? And you probably would be.
You think so?
Because no one loves me more than me.
Of course. You're a great guy for real in real life.
You gotta find somebody that loves you more than you love you.
Oh.
I'm trying to tell you.
Somebody that loves you more than you love you.
Every woman that I have ever met in my entire life has been given that advice by their mom. Find you a man that loves you.
That is the most unhealthiest advice ever.
I'm trying to tell you.
They got a movie called Fatal Attraction, and a rabbit got cooked. Does anybody recall that? Because that sounds like the worst idea.
You have to find you someone that you love both equally. Like you love each other. Like that love is just hard.
I think that what needs to happen is you need I say this because I feel like this is how it works. Find somebody that you love more than they love themselves, and find that person loves you more than more than you love yourself. They're willing, both of y'all are willing to go to the ends of the earth for each other, pour into each other from no matter how filled your cup is, and just grow from there. I mean, especially if y'all are both with a growth mindset. Like, all right, we don't have to be stagnant. We don't have to be at the same level. We don't have to be toxic. You can have those feelings without being toxic. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be that. You know what I'm saying?
You say so.
Yes.
So if a young girl and I, you're right about mothers telling girls that, but you gotta look and see where the mothers was coming from. Their asses was probably in toxic ass relationships too.
Yeah,
you don't have to work that advice and just keep it applied to the same situations that they came from. You could take that advice and you know what I'm saying, make it work for the day and age in which you're in. You know what I mean? Like,
but not everyone that I know, they're not taking that advice like that. They're taking that advice the way that it's said. You find you a man that loves you more than you love him.
Love you.
Right.
Yeah, whatever.
Right. Find you a man that loves you more than you love him. How is that beneficial for him?
See, that's the thing. If he's doing that, he got to find somebody that he himself has to find somebody that loves him more than, you know what I'm saying, he loves himself. I think that those type of people, when they meet, those are the relationships that don't end, dog. Like they don't ever end. They don't. Yeah,
they don't end, but so do bad soap operas. What's your point?
Absolutely, that's a good one.
Yeah, finding someone that loves you so much that they will. Like I think Penny said in one of our episodes that her husband would go and look for her in a cave if she went missing, but she would equally do that for him.
That's what I'm talking about.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's not the way you wrapped it up though. So yeah,
it's a balance. So
you mean to tell me that it's not equally yoked. So you mean to tell me it's not equally yoked for the woman to love the man more than she loves herself, and for the man to love the woman more than he loves himself?
Have you not seen the internet for the last 30 years?
I don't think that you should love anyone more than you love yourself.
I think you should love your spouse more than you love yourself, because if you pour into your spouse, if you pour into your spouse, if you pour into your relationship, you're pouring into yourself.
I agree with that. Okay. But how you love yourself would determine the type of partner that you get. So I don't think it's a thing where I'm loving you more than I love myself. I'm loving you. Not more. I love you just as much as I love myself, not more than.
How does how I treat myself dictate how you treat me? If I go off if I go off and I buy myself steak and lobster every single night, but you know that that's unhealthy for me, and you keep on trying to get me fish and vegetables, you try to make me eat more vegetarian, then what that is that from your sum of experiences, from your knowledge, you've recognized that, hey, to better enhance your life, to keep you around here longer, here's something that I'm going to do for you from my own experiences. And from your experiences, I'm recognizing that, hey, that's not the healthiest thing for you. So because of my love for you, let me try to get you to eat like this instead.
But I got a question.
Yes,
what if they don't accept
I
it?
don't see anything wrong with that, but that's not
But
necessary. That doesn't mean I love you more than I love myself.
But the thing is, what you said in that not loving yourself, and not doing that, is that, hey, how you treat yourself dictates how someone else will treat you. But no, like that person.
But it does. It should anyway, because if you don't love self, how can you expect someone to come into your life that loves you like you love yourself if you don't love yourself?
I think
the partner you're gonna choose is gonna be someone that's probably gonna treat you just as bad as you treat yourself.
No, they
indeed.
Nah,
absolutely.
I believe you may not have the most love for yourself, but what you guys are getting into is having boundaries. And I believe that I think boundaries and loving of self and even self-respect, I think boundaries and self-respect is what goes along. But you can love you can hate yourself and still have self-respect. You can abhor who you are in whatever position you are in life and still have enough self-respect to have boundaries.
Okay,
that's my
let's understand that for a sec. So
but
we
those
can
boundaries may not always be the most positive boundaries either.
Right.
If you hate yourself.
True, but guess what? They are still a form of self-respect, having those boundaries. You can still say, look, dog, I may not like myself, but one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to eat after 9 o'clock because I know for a fact how
it makes me feel. Well, if I eat after 9 and I throw up, then I'm not going to do that anymore.
But you know what we shouldn't do?
What's up?
Get past 30 minutes without this commercial break. Bye.
Well, let's
tap into your essence with a Divine Essence candle. Candles that soothe your soul and balance your chakras. Each candle has an affirmation inscribed on each jar to help you stay grounded, create balance and harmony. Use code DE20 for 20% off your first purchase at divineessence.us.
Tired of the same old motivational speaker? Well, unlock your full leadership potential with Penny Owens. Through storytelling and real-life obstacles with real-time solutions, you'll heal your inner child, expedite the learning process, highlight your strengths, and soar to the next level. Using my keynotes, Depression Ripple, and Purpose Power Infusion, I tackle the underlying issues that keep you from being where you want to be. Join the many who have changed their lives after hearing me speak. Go to www.pennyowens.com.
And we are back. Let's do a quick reset. Tonight's topic is boom. Me time traveling. Is it okay to travel alone if you're in a relationship? If you're Ezel, and if not, you'll be staring at a porch light in a city near you.
I wish you would try to. You finna go where? Where you finna go? You finna go. See, that's the thing, yo. Like I don't understand. Like a lot of dudes, y'all just be out here just allowing all this
allowing.
Ladies, and I don't understand that. I don't get it. See, let me tell you something. My woman gonna know exactly what to do. She gonna make sure that
great. I love it.
She gonna make
because you ain't allowing her to do.
You better believe
what you don't want her to do, right?
Hey, I'm gonna say it like this. Remember how we talked about certain videos you should show to people? This is not one of them. Just keep it in mind. Take the episode, cross it off.
Right.
Say it for your own future. Cross this episode off. This is not the one.
This is episode. Hey, episode. Nah.
Yeah, 31. No.
Yeah, make sure.
We sent this straight to Patreon. Like, nah.
That's right. We marked this one as private.
Using words like allow
allow
in
is wild.
relationship,
B.
it's not
That's a wild,
always.
but hey, look, and it's a wild concept. Sincerely speaking, like jokes aside, like I mean, honestly speaking, I would in my relationship, I would prefer for us to actually go travel together because of the fact that like once you actually find somebody that you enjoy being around enough to where you're like, oh, okay, well, I actually want to be in a relationship with you, I would prefer to travel with you. You know, don't get me wrong. Of course, we're gonna have our trips with our friends and everything like that.
Okay,
and honestly, solo trips are healthy. You know what I'm saying, for the relationship. Everybody should have at least enough like me time. But when it comes to like,
I don't know about traveling though. Me time and traveling solo, I don't know about that one.
Why not?
Take your ass down the street to Massage Envy and go and get you a massage if you need some me time.
Hey man, that'll end you up in jail nowadays. You can't go over to everybody's massage parlor. You better off going to Arizona. Stop playing.
Me time.
Hey, yo, they were safer at Metro Airport. No. You just put them in the sting operation.
I don't know. If you need alone time away from your partner to travel, that doesn't sound okay to me. Like I know, like traveling, like I know there's girl trips and there's guys trips, and you know people do that in their relationships. But alone, what are you traveling alone for?
Because you probably want time to yourself. It shouldn't be that uncommon. If you know
and go.
I mean, why not? I mean, traveling by yourself, some people really just want to go off and explore different cities, explore different countries. I mean,
I've me and Joanne, we've done it.
I just don't understand. I don't know if I want to see other countries without my partner. Like that would be an experience I want to share with him.
Absolutely.
I'll give you a prime example. Like I was having a tough year and I got these really good football tickets, but I know my wife doesn't like cold and she wasn't a big fan of football at the time. So I shot it down to Arizona for a couple of days, watched a football game and came back. It wasn't about, exploring my love for her. I just got the fuck out of Dodge.
You're saying you went down there for a football game. Now I get that. That's a little different. She's not into football.
Well, she is now, but at that time she wasn't into football like I was, I've been working on it.
Well, I mean, I just stopped. Did you go with your boy or whatever? Did you?
No, I just hopped on playing dip. Got me a little motel at Days Inn. Went to the game. Spent half the night playing Fortnite with John because I brought my Xbox.
I think no matter if you're in a relationship or not, married, long term, whatever, I think you do need me time. Like I don't think you need to do everything with your partner, but I don't feel like traveling alone is one of them. I don't feel like I
don't get it. Like, what's the difference between me traveling, like with me going like a couple blocks over to a bar and kicking it, and and then walking around? Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I've done that before, where like I'll just go to another part of the city, find a spot, kick it, probably like watch whatever, interact with people, have a couple of shots, and then I just go walk for a bit, walk it off, and then head back to the crib.
Yeah.
The difference is that you come home at night. If you go on a trip by yourself, you're going to be gone for some days.
Wait, hold on. Let me throw in this caveat. There's also been some nights where I have definitely, in fact, passed out at a friend's spot, and had to come back. Like it's not crazy. It's not uncommon. It's just,
to me, that's a little irresponsible. That's irresponsible. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a relationship, a marriage, and you are cohabitating together, passing out at your boy's house.
When is cohabitating?
It's not okay. You live together. You know what I'm talking about.
In a relationship, okay, like
you live together in the same house with your partner.
When is that okay to do?
When it's cohabitating, when you decide that that's what y'all want
to do. We have a certain conversation.
Like, give me a certain time period. Like,
right. Thank you, Joanne. There is no passing out at the boys' house. We're not buying that.
What do you mean? There's no passing out your?
There's no passing out.
Look,
Okay.
You better pass.
I done
You better pass out.
I
at
done
home.
fell asleep in the car in front of his house, literally
Well,
multiple times.
you're single, I'm sure.
I mean now.
Single, I'm sure. Yes, we're talking
No,
about a relationship.
not single, but also
There should be no reason why you're drinking to the point of passing out, and you're being a responsible adult in a relationship. No,
Remember, not this episode, Ezel.
Okay, fine.
that's irresponsible for you to do such a thing.
Well, episode number 31 should be on Patreon. Episode 30.
You're welcome,
Boy,
sir.
'cause I got.
As your advisor.
No.
All right, so
Oh, wait a minute. You got Joanne speaking another language. Wait, what?
Oh, you know what? It's so good for her to speak Spanish to you and not me for a change. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Listen,
I'm about to run it, but I'm not sure. Like, you know, I'd be like,
She's like, whatever it is, I see no. So that whatever follows that means that hell to the no, whatever it is that you're talking about. Absolutely not.
I need to know.
It's not one me for a change making the speak Spanish. It's usually me. Thank you, Ezel. I appreciate it, sir.
Because Ezel went and the scenario that you created, it gets worse. Like, what are you saying?
You can fall asleep.
What if I pass out at my boy's house? No.
I definitely do that. Like,
so would that be okay for your lady?
No, absolutely not.
Oh,
hypocrite.
This has got to go to Patreon. It's got to go straight to Patreon.
I'm a hypocrite.
I'm a hypocrite. Like, no.
Yes,
that's the problem with y'all. Y'all just be like, y'all don't want to acknowledge y'all bias or your what's the thing called? The
insecurity?
No, not
that's all right.
No, I don't feel like this is an insecurity. I think this is just a respect thing.
It's just
for your relationship.
Because I'm gonna be like, oh, you passed out at your friend crib? What friend? What's their number? Okay.
Oh, good Lord.
I got you.
So now that's an insecurity thing.
No, it's not.
Because you don't believe her.
I do believe her. Like,
no.
If I don't listen,
no, you don't.
That don't sound like believe, bro.
Not you're asking for a phone number. You don't.
No, let me tell you something. If I end up in a relationship with someone, it's to like that means that I believe what that person says to me.
Until they spend the night outside.
I will give you. I will the because I'm gonna be real with y'all. The story may seem heinous. It may seem like it's far-fetched. But because of the things in which I've experienced in this lifetime, y'all know I'm
baggage. Don't be bringing your baggage into the next relationship.
Okay.
No. So that means, but my issue right now that I'm having is that what's good for the goose is not good for the gander. From what I'm hearing from what I'm hearing you say,
sir. Your rebuttal.
This is good. No, ain't no rebuttal. I already agreed. Yep. And what now? I said it. No, you can't fall asleep in nobody else's crib.
Hey,
find a way to
I can't fall this man's crib.
And neither can you.
Call me. Have them put you in the Uber and call me. Back then, we ain't. What's going? This wasn't really. That wasn't the Uber time period.
Yeah.
That was not the Uber time period. So
Joanne, do you hear this foolishness? Because Joanne is on my side right now. Because me and Joanne, we here right now.
I'm letting y'all know right now. No,
it's nice.
You better call me.
No, you do it. Then you know what? How about this? There will be no spending a night at anyone's house. That way, we won't have any problems. And that goes for you too.
Because you over here screwing up. What the hell going on?
He messing it up for everybody.
I know this.
Again, a person that's in a relationship and you guys live together and you're married or whatever, it's none of that. There is none of that.
My business. No, I'm in trouble. What the hell I get on punishment? I'm damn near 50 years old. Like, what I do? Damn it. Get on my nerves. Dang it. I'm in trouble.
I'm sorry.
That's what I did. It's okay though. I hold that, but damn.
No, there's none of that. There's none of that.
Now if I go to Sam's Club and take more than 15 minutes, now I'm getting watched. Like, damn. I just want some eggs and some sausage, and now I got one. Because this guy,
listen,
my butt gonna be standing out there looking at my own porch light for getting milk. Thanks, Ezel. I
You want to
appreciate
go
it.
out and you want to have one too many drinks. So that means you need to call your wife to come get you. If you can't drink, if you can't get home, or call your girlfriend or whoever. And if it's a woman, you call your dude and have him send you home. It's none of that. You go home. You go home.
You go home. You go home.
You go home. Yeah.
Are we talking about relationship or parole? I'm not sure which one because it's kind of sound like the same shit.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You go home.
If she, I'm just saying it like this. Like,
Holy
look, when I was doing that, was no Uber, wasn't no bread to.
Okay, but they had cash.
Wasn't no money to figure out getting an Uber.
No, they had
No,
cash.
that was back then.
On...
But nowadays, it's like, okay, well, you know what? No matter what, I can make it home to you at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, I don't care. Especially, you know what I'm saying, since, you know, like I said, if I'm in a relationship, I believe what you say. I more than likely think that what I'm gonna come home to is gonna be better than anything else that's out in these streets.
Absolutely.
Shit, I even more likely think I wholeheartedly believe it because
good say.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's just the truth.
But, yeah, because I tend to think that if anybody wants to fall asleep and get drunk enough till they can't make it home, it might be a little trouble. They don't want to be right. They don't want to be home.
But I'm gonna be real with you though. I low-key don't want to agree with you on that because I also really do think that it's okay to travel in your relationships and honestly get you know what I'm saying, as lit as you want to be when you're out and about. But my thing is,
I don't know. I mean, that might be a generational thing because, you know, we are different generations here. So our thought processes are a little bit different when it comes to that.
Hold on. Let me ask this guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm here for traveling separately. Cause me and Joanne have both done it and everything was cool. You know, my thing is
Joanne wasn't by herself, I'm sure.
Yes, she was. She went to Florida by herself.
To visit family.
No, to go kick it. She took a couple of days to herself.
Okay, well, just by herself?
Yeah. And that's okay because she's an adult, right? So here's the thing that I want you guys to understand, right? Is I'm her husband, I'm her companion, I'm not her daddy. If she feels like she needs to do something,
no.
I have
my girl, I'm her daddy, goddamn.
No,
I'm all of them. I'm everything.
See, look, Joanne said it was the worst. She didn't want to go. See, look.
But I didn't make her go. She decided to go. No, you tell her no. Have her looking at the street lamp like.
I know you didn't make her go.
You sit there looking at street lamp till I get tired of you looking at it. What am I supposed to do that?
Okay, two people in a relationship. If there's a trust, then I don't think it's an issue, and you both are okay with it, and that's perfectly fine. But I don't know. I'm just like, I don't want to go by myself.
Hell,
now
Ezel like brand new. Where did I go in Georgia, Ezel? What now with you and Bree? I traveled across the damn country and stopped at my own alma mater.
He did. He definitely
did do that.
Solo road trip.
Well, I guess it's nothing. You know, I guess there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, because it could be a situation where your partner doesn't want to go, and it's like, no, just go.
Yeah.
And again, that's a relationship that there's a lot of trust, and we trust each other, and we're not concerned about, oh, you're gonna be going out here doing anything crazy. So yeah, I mean, I respect that.
I think that after a certain point, for me personally, like I think that loyalty becomes like that's standard. Like it's like literally like it's just standard. Like I don't get me wrong, I get it. Like infidelity is a real thing, and I understand that it's something like even in like boyfriend girlfriend relationships all the way up until like marriage, like it's a real thing. But like loyalty becomes standard it has to be standard after a certain point because it's like, dog, you don't want to feel like this. You don't want to feel like how you don't want to hurt the same way that I would hurt if I did that to you. You know,
right?
So
right.
I think but my biggest thing though, that's not what should keep you in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? That knowledge should always be there, but that's not what should keep you in a relationship.
Agree.
What should keep is the thing that I just enjoy literally being around you. Life is amazing on its own, but life has that sazon, that spice that when
Not the sazon.
you are here.
Yes,
Sazon.
that's some serious.
Like,
The sazon.
That's sazon.
That's sazon.
And look, for people that don't know, that Tony's.
Oh, that's everything.
Man, like
that cake.
Shit, bro, but
That's everything.
That's everything.
Mhm.
So that's why I say it like that. Like life is cool. Life is amazing, but it's even better with you. Once you find that feeling, like why would you ruin that with infidelity?
Agreed.
Else?
And I think
agree.
that's probably where it comes from. People wanting to always keep it with their mate because there is that.
Yeah.
So that what's he doing when I'm not here, and stuff like that. So I dig where it comes from, but you can't hold nobody that don't want to be held, folks.
You're right.
And putting restrictions on them is only going to drive them away.
You're
so
right.
you gotta let people.
But what I will say, bring your ass home at night, and you ain't spending the night out at your damn homeboy's house. That's what you're not about to do.
Well, I'd say getting piss poor drunk and being passed out somewhere ain't cool. Period.
At all.
Whether you got a woman
Period.
or single though.
Hello.
I'll never forget the time I got so lit to the point where like I made it back to the crib, right? But I passed out in front of the house. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like she came outside and she was literally coming outside to take the trash out just to put it outside, right? Dog, she saw me in the car. She was beating on the window. I was still sleeping.
Right. Hey, I used to work midnights, and it was nothing for me to fall asleep in my own driveway. Be so damn tired, I couldn't even get in my house. So
do you know how many times
midnights will do it to you, folks?
You know how many times I like working overnight? How many times that has happened to me?
Yes,
literally. Like it was nothing. Like it was dog. Even after like going at the day job, leaving and coming back and being like just falling asleep there. A whole 30-40 minutes I could be spending with you. I'm sleeping in the car. I'll never. What's working hard?
So
man.
I think traveling alone has everything to do with how secure you are in your relationship.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. No, I think
if you have that whole you're adamant and be like, no, hell no, my partner's not going anywhere by themselves, then you might want to check that because now I feel like there's a little bit of control there. You're trying to control another person.
Right.
And that's all I'm getting at because anybody that's going to do something, they're going to do it regardless.
Whether they're traveling or not.
Restriction on you is only going to make it worse and make them want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be that. So I don't think it should be like, oh my God, if they traveling alone, they're going to do something, and it doesn't have to be. That. Now, if they don't want now.
Okay. Oh, the asterisk. What's the asterisk? Says she's like, what?
If they don't want you to go, then you gotta question that.
If they don't want me to go where?
Why? Like your partner's traveling, and they don't want you to go. Why would you?
She don't want me to travel.
Give me the option to say I don't want to go, but don't just say you can't go or I don't want you to go with me.
Well, why can't you say that? So Michelle, if you say Royal, I'm going blah blah blah. I want to go with you. No, what?
And I go, well, damn, why you want to go?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Today, like I just played that conversation out in my mind with someone that like I would actually like. Oh, sure, I would actually like to go with you. And them telling me that, I mean, why would you want to go or give me the stank face or saying no? And I just said, all right, I'm about to end.
If you have a trip coming up, like when you said you did the football thing, you know Joanne doesn't like football. So it's like, okay, she ain't going to want to go. But I'm quite sure if she wanted to go, she could have. Right.
By the time I bought the tickets, because I only had a couple tickets.
Like if I say that I'm going to Antigua, and like, oh yeah, I'm about to solo this trip to Antigua, and she was like, oh, I want to go, and I would be like, oh, well, sure then. All right, well, this is where we staying, this is what we doing. That's my thought process. And if I backdoor and I say, and she says, oh, I'm going to fucking goddamn the Curacao. And I said, oh man, I want to go. and she backdoor say, I mean, why you want to go?
Yeah,
Or
right.
anything that discourages me, I am immediately, and let me tell you something, shorty.
Me too.
From where? I'm leaving.
Good Lord.
Yeah, to me that would be a huge like what?
Because you,
What?
I mean,
I'm sorry.
That would
You
be a
just-
thing for me. Like if a trip is planned and you already know that, okay, I'm going on this trip by myself because you guys have to have this conversation or whatever.
Mhm.
I mean, did you just wake up one day and say, I'm going on this trip and you haven't even mentioned it to your partner? Like,
Oh yeah, no, that's just.
I mean, like, how does that work? Like, do you just say, I'm planning a whole trip by myself, my partner knows nothing about it, and now, oh, all right, I booked this trip and I'm going so and so.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. I've done that like 16 times. Like where I just I planned a whole
What?
trip. Well, I was like, hell, all right, I'm about to go here.
Hey, dog, I'm gonna go ahead and stand out by this street light since you messing
How
up
do
for
you
everybody. I'm gonna go stand
how do
here and
you
stand.
plan a whole trip to go by yourself
I
with
plan like-
someone
I
that you
plan so
with your
many-
partner, which is you live with them in the same household?
Yeah, but you like look, if you want to be a homebody at that point in time, that's cool. Like I totally get it. But
What in the world?
I wanna
I'm not
go-
saying that. Now I know someone that travels and they are a world traveler, but their partner doesn't like to fly.
okay,
So
well, then we can get a train.
they're gone
We can
without
get a
you.
train, we can get a boat, we can do
No,
something.
no.
Bro, I'm trying to go to China. I can't be on the sea for 30
Exactly.
days,
Now there
bro.
are some that in that instance they are
Yeah,
okay
fly,
with
bro.
them traveling because it's like, you know, I'm not going to stop you from traveling because I have this fear. So go.
Mm.
Like,
Don't have me 30 days on just to go see like the Great Wall of China. I gotta spend about 30 days because you don't want to fly.
Yeah, I
Stop
don't think
playing.
it's fair to, you know, stop your partner from traveling because you don't want to get on a plane.
You know
Like,
what's not
that's not
fair?
right.
Sitting on a boat for 30 hours trying to get to China to see a dumbass.
Nah,
That's not
that's you got that's me
How about
accommodating.
that? How about that? That's not fair. We could have been back 2 months ago. I'd have lost my job messing with you. I ain't got no more vacation time on the
That's
boat.
why for me it's like I don't want to say necessarily it's a deal breaker, but it's like you gotta have like a passport.
Yeah, you got
Like,
a passport, dog.
you
You
got
deal,
a passport.
you deal with me. You deal with me. That's you gotta have a passport. You got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said something like that. I put a post up like that on Facebook a few
You
years
got.
back.
I think one of having a passport and being and ambition, like willing to grow past where you are.
Yes.
Mm.
Now that yes.
All right, I
Because
think
it's
that.
like or if you're saying that I'm never gonna travel, that means I'm always gonna have to travel by myself.
Yeah.
But you have to be okay with that. But I don't, you know, I mean, I guess if I had to,
Mm.
and you don't want to travel because you're afraid to get on the plane with your punk ass, I'm just saying.
Well, okay. So, at
Well-
what point are we in a relationship, or are we in a like do what I say ship? Because it seems like you can do it, but under these rules, under these conditions. Remember, we're still individuals. We still need things to do that help grow our own person, our own
Yeah.
selves. So
I agree.
all of a
I
sudden,
agree.
I gotta stop living and being me because you feel uncomfortable with the way I kick it.
You can't. I think
Because
that
ultimately,
agree.
you have to die by yourself. So you need to do
That's
everything in your spirit that you need to get out of your system.
oh, bro, I just tell me why.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
go
go
ahead. My
No,
bad.
I'm just saying. I'm point done, brother.
I was gonna say, bro, I realized that like I now have you know how you want to have like a list of people that come to your weddings, your all these things. I now
Mhm.
have a list of people that I would like to be around me when I die. Like
All right.
I've started that now because it actually makes sense. Like I understand we're gonna die alone, but if in fact, like you know what I'm saying, like, hey, it comes out that okay, well, I only got this much amount of time to live. I know people that I would actually like to be there next to me to be like, hey yo, you remember
dig
that
that.
time we did such and such? And
I
then
can
such and such?
understand that, especially if you know that okay, I have a certain amount of time. Everybody doesn't know where they're going now.
No one knows, bro.
Yeah, because Leonard Nimoy did that when he was passing away. He knew he only had a certain amount of time, so he rented out a place, and then all his crew, they all came and hung out with him until he, transitioned.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
That's dope.
I mean, if we knew our expiration date, we can plan that.
Yeah, dig that.
I'll be one. I'm one of the ones. I'm one of the ones. I'm gonna be like, hey, look, hey, come here. Hey, I left you about $500,000, dog. Just go inside this such spot. Go take this coordinates. Go there. Take that shit up. You good? You set?
Hey, Captain Jack Sparrow, just show me where the money is. Stop playing with me. You ain't gonna be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mr. Moon, tell the people how they can find you.
Trying to fuck
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yo,
Leave me some buried treasure. What the hell? Just put it in my bank account. I got a checking account, bro. Stop playing with me.
just wire it over. Why'd you make it complicated? What's good, great people? I am Ezel Moon, and you've caught me over here at the United Front on Running with Scissors. This has been an amazing episode. I am so grateful to each and every one of y'all for tuning in. See you guys next Tuesday, same time. Same.
Wait a minute. Next Tuesday is Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve. So we won't see them until the new year, actually.
And we'll see y'all until 2025, my G.
Yeah. Now we can do some lives if you want to, sir. But yeah, remember Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
I don't know what condition I'm gonna be in.
We can definitely do a couple good live streams. You know, maybe bring back a certain thing that.
Yes. Does it move, sir? Yes, it does. It does move.
What are y'all talking about? Because I don't know.
No, it's not even. It's not. No filth. No filth.
Okay, because you never know what y'all.
No.
This is true, but no, this is.
You got to pull up the IG.
If you seen our old Instagram days, you would understand.
we used to go crazy in the trap. But anyway, y'all. Love you guys, and I'll see y'all.
Love you too.
All right, my G.
All right,
be safe out there.
We'll do.
Man, Mr. Ezel Moon never disappoints. That's my guy.
At all. So this was good. So my thing is, the whole idea, I think, is, you don't want to control your partner. You want to get with somebody who they are free to be whoever they are and do whatever they want to do.
Right.
Within
reason, of course.
No, but there has to be a level of respect for one another. So that's really what it boils down to. And whatever that looks like for you and your relationship, then that's what it is. Because everybody's thing is different.
No, I would agree. You have to pretty much understand and learn your partner. You guys have to come up with your boundaries. So I'm not saying you just get up and say, "All right, then." And where you going to bed? I ain't saying that.
So I mean, yeah, I'll see you when I get back.
The bills is in my checking account. Don't worry about it. Bye. We're not going there with it. You know what I'm saying?
I can do what I want to do with my money.
I want to do grown, right? Yeah. We're not talking that extreme. And if you are going to that extreme, then hey, you got bigger problems than traveling.
You got bigger problems than yes, exactly. And that's a fact. Well, we thank you guys for joining us today. And this is our last show for the new year, the new year. We won't see you guys until next year.
Yep. I think we got one more for with the ops. I think we got one more for the ops. New Year's
and Healing Out Loud.
And Healing Out Loud. Oh, yes.
Tomorrow we got our last show for the new year. I keep saying that. We got our last show for 2024. So yeah. So join us tomorrow because we're doing a Q&A tomorrow. So if y'all want to jump in and got questions and things like that and all the things, come on through and check us out tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
That's right, because the gang is back together at full strength, right? Am I right?
Oh yeah. Yes. We are back tomorrow. And it's been a great year, right? It's almost been a year for the United Front. Almost. Well, no.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we started technically the company was created around this time. And then we started doing programming actually in March. So yeah, it is officially the birthday of United Front.
Wow, that's pretty amazing, right? That's a great milestone.
I hadn't thought about it.
We're only growing. And also we have a summit coming up next month. That our summit is called Freedom versus 40 Acres. Yep. That's going to be an interesting conversation. We're going to have a panel full of people. If you just listen to the title, you can kind of see where that's going. And I think it's going to be a private event. Yes, there will be a fee.
We'll sell tickets to it, so it's not going to be a lot because we want to make sure whoever's in there wants to be in there. We don't need the trolls unless they want to pay. But this is going to be a private event because we're having a family discussion. So
yes, I agree. So we're going to be putting more information out there. If you check our page, we have some up there. Our panel, we haven't announced yet, so that's to be announced. But yeah, that's going to be a great event for the new year, and I think that's going to be pretty dope. So yeah, make sure y'all just tap in and keep tapping in and follow us everywhere, so y'all can see what we got coming up. For the new year, 2025 is going to be different. It's going to be better than before, and yeah, there's power in numbers.
Yep. And look for us to pull up and start seeing us in the same place at the same time.
At the same damn time.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Rod, with your late self on my birthday. It was Friday, punk.
Your work was so much easier. But anyway,
I appreciate the love anyway. But guys, if you please consider donating to the show on PayPal at RGaysII, or proceeds go to the operating cost of this network. And like I said, follow us on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and go follow us on Instagram at the United Front Network. And if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at Michelle_with_1_ELL on Instagram. And I do have a candle line. My candles are fabulous. They smell lovely, and they all have specific meanings to them. So go check out my website at divineessence.us. I'll be rebranding some things coming in the new year, so look out for that.
By the way, those candles are dope, by the way. And it's time for me to do the re-up because I still got to order my mama's and me some more. So,
yes.
This Friday, got you, dog. Hey, I'm RG. Catch me on Instagram on the RGays. I am actively playing Call of Duty because I happen to own a gaming channel called 40 and Still Gaming. We out here cooking on this Call of Duty. So, if you want to run with me, the Activision tag is Royal Boy 2. That means no matter what system you play on, you can catch me and we can go around and run these prestiges up. Other than that, I'm always happy to be here with Michelle, Ezell, and Penny. We always love you. Like you are the mama of the show. And thank you for not being here so we can act up.
Whenever she's not here, I don't know, they make me too, Penny. They make me too.
Yes, we do. Yes, we're a bad influence on her.
I be trying to keep them together, but they just suck me in to their shenanigans.
By the way. I'm glad you finished that. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, you see what I'm saying?
You gonna have me looking at the street lights too? Like I didn't even say that.
Yeah, exactly. Happy holidays to you guys and happy New Year. We will see y'all in 12. RG, you'll be there Monday, so y'all check them out Monday on the ops.
And you'll be here tomorrow.
We'll be here tomorrow, and then we won't see y'all until 2025. But it's been a great year.
Work it out.
We're gonna figure it out. Yes. Peace out, y'all.
Talk to y'all soon.